How you doing, Cameron?
I'm good. How you doing? I appreciate you having me on, brother.
Oh man, it's my privilege, man. I'll tell you that right now. So let's just wait, and then I'll bring you in, and we'll figure out the 2014 baseball season together. How's that?
Oh, all right, all right, all right.
Okay. And welcome back, everybody. Lenny Melnick right back here, Roto Experts. And right now I'm privileged to be with someone who's among the most exciting players in Major League Baseball, and I welcome Cameron Maybin. How you doing, Cameron?
I'm doing well, man. I really appreciate you having me on today.
Well, it's great. I love watching you play. I really, truly do. The only problem is you don't play enough. That's the
Yeah,
thing. I don't
I
get to
gotta
see
agree,
you
man.
enough.
At least last year, I'm looking forward to changing that for you this year, man. I'm excited about moving forward.
So let me ask you right off the bat. I mean, the most important thing is how you're feeling.
You know what? I feel pretty good. I had a pretty long off season of rehabbing, I guess you could say. I had some issues that I had to take care of, another knee issue, and had to get wrist surgery. But as of now, being able to get out here in Arizona, being able to be in San Diego all off season and work out at the stadium and work with the staff, I'm feeling pretty good right now, man. I'm excited about this upcoming season and stepping on the field and getting back at it.
So now, have you reported with pitchers and catchers? Are you in the San Diego camp right now?
No, I just came down early. I think I rolled in Monday. Just came in early to kind of work out, and I usually grab one of the guys and get some extra work in, and get in the cage and just kind of get some work in, nice and light. Just kind of get the feel of being back in the around the guys in the facility and kind of get towards being in the moment, man. I'm looking forward to being out here right now.
So you say you're in the cage. Are you hitting off a tee or are you hitting off live pitching yet?
I'm off the tee, doing my soft toss drills, and usually when I can get a guy to kind of throw to me, I've started to ramp it up and seeing a live arm, so that's been nice. A nice addition to my off season, being able to see a live arm. I had a chance to hit off Buddy Black in San Diego, and things are looking up, man. Things are really looking up, and I like the direction that I'm definitely heading in.
So you have any restrictions either on the wrist or on the knee? I mean, I love when you run. I mean, you've got a tremendous 89 out of 110 stolen base attempts you've completed. Got to make sure that knee is okay. How's that feeling?
Yeah, you know what? My knee was actually been pretty good for a while. I think my knee was back at 100%, early in the off season, but it was more so trying to get my wrist, get my wrist all healed up from surgery. So my legs are still actually feeling great right now, so I'm happy about that because running around and being able to take hits from guys and being able to stretch singles into doubles and score from first base, those are all things that I love being a part of, and I take pride in being able to do so. The legs are great, it's just I'm trying to turn this corner with this wrist, but as far as the restriction goes, man, I'm pretty much, right where I need to be. I'm able to, get in some hitting groups with other guys and take BP and whatnot. I think I might have a chance to get on the field in the next few days or so and take BP on the field. So things are definitely headed in the right direction, and I'm definitely happy with that.
So, Cameron, of course, we're talking with Cameron Maybin, one of the most exciting players in the National League with the San Diego Padres. I take a look at your career and how you started, the pressure that you have been under. You come out in 2005 draft. You were the 10th player selected. All of a sudden, you're being compared to Ken Griffey Jr. and, and then you get traded as part of a deal for Miguel Cabrera. What kind of pressure is that to have that weight of being compared to one of the all-time greats and then get traded in a deal for Miguel Cabrera? How'd you feel about that?
Well, you know what, Winnie, I work pretty hard, man, and I take a lot of pride in what I do. Of course, I don't feel like I'm anywhere where I need to be, and I think a big part of that is being healthy and standing on the field, which I'm looking forward to. But I more so look at it as a kind of a fueling tool, kind of a motivation tool. Those are a lot of good things. You could always be compared to somebody not Ken Griffey Jr. or not being a trade for, if you ask me, the best hitter in the game of baseball right now, Miguel Cabrera, and at the time, a pretty good pitcher in Dontrelle Willis. So, just being a part of, what I've been a part of, man, I take it all in stride. I've been truly blessed, and given the opportunity, and I think my work ethic is gave me a chance to kind of stay around and kind of show people what I'm able to do. So I think going into the season healthy this year, I think this will be my best season thus far. And I'm excited, man. It's all flattering, man. It is. I've truly been blessed with a lot of talent, and I'm just trying to let it all show on the field.
Now, I don't know how much you follow, guys who play fantasy baseball and fantasy football, but I've been following. I don't want you to get nervous now. I've been following you for years. As a matter of fact, last year we had this expert league called Tout Wars, and man, I just went all. I said I'm just getting them, and forgive me, I overpaid for you. Okay, I paid more than anybody expected, but I was determined, and I had you in my lineup. And then I had to take you out when you got that injury early on, and I missed the 4 stolen bases that you had when you went to Colorado that weekend, and I couldn't put you back in my lineup after that. But I'm looking forward to it again. But I have noticed that you don't have that high leg kick anymore. When did you change that approach?
You know what? I want to say it might have been 2 seasons ago. We really worked on that. I'm a long guy. I've got a lot of long limbs. I've got a lot of things working when I'm up there at the plate. So, Phil Plantier and Alonzo Powell, we kind of got together to, find some things that can just help me simplify what I do out there. So we kind of got rid of the leg kick, really worked on getting it down early because, I'm a guy with a lot of power. I don't really need a lot of movement. Well, I really don't need a lot to, really get into one. So, when we made that adjustment, man, you saw the contact rate go up. You saw the strikeouts go down. I mean, even at the beginning of the last year, I didn't have a lot to show, but the contact rate was very high. It was just a matter of finding holes and, getting some balls to drop. So it's really allowed me to give my speed a chance, give my legs a chance by just being up there and give me a better opportunity to make contact and really, drive the ball. And I really like it, So it's something that I've had a chance this off season to kind of work on, and being able to see a lot of video and watch some guys. It's something that I'm definitely going to stick with for sure.
I'm talking to Cameron Maybin, of course. I just looked out my window, Cameron, and I thought I saw a snowball.
I don't mean to interrupt you at all either. Yeah. But let me tell you, too, make sure you get me in this year's draft as well, though, all right? I'm saying it right now.
Don't say anything. I don't want anybody to know I'm interviewing you, so keep it quiet, okay? Keep it quiet. Hey, look, I looked out my window, and I thought I saw a snowball, and I realized it was a baseball, and I think it was the ball you hit off Trevor Cahill. It's just passing my house now. I mean, what was it, 500? People don't realize that you're not a Juan Pierre type or anything. You're 6'3", 210. You hit a ball off Trevor Cahill. How far did it go?
Hey, Lenny, I'm 6'3", 225.
Oh my goodness gracious! So what can we expect? I look at your numbers, even in the minor league. I don't see a lot of power there. What's going on with that?
Yeah, you know what? I just think it's a matter of not really worrying about the power. I think now, again, back in my in those minor league days, I was a lot smaller. I was around 205, whatnot. But being able to get older and bigger and stronger, and I think too, understanding my swing a lot better now. I think you'll start to see those power numbers go up. You'll start to see, those extra base hits go up. You look at a guy like Will Venable, just turned 30 last year, and he had a great year, and his power kind of just started to show. So, I'm really excited about, going to this year healthy, having my wrist taken care of, and really kind of being in a position where I understand my swing a lot better, where I don't have to go up there trying to hit home runs, because usually when you try, it never happens. Just kind of going up there looking to put a good swing on the ball and kind of letting, my natural ability, my natural power take over. I'm excited about that.
And, last year, Bud Black used 145 different lineups in 162 games. I hope that that doesn't happen this year. But yeah, I've seen you bat. I've seen you pencil in to bat at the bottom of the order. To me, I think you're probably ideally a number 3 hitter. Where do you like to bat in the lineup? Does it make a difference?
You know what? I really like to hit at the top of the order. Looking back at it, it seems like whenever I get on base, I score. I mean, it was almost kind of crazy. I mean, and I think I think that happens for a reason. Being able to run, being able to score from first. But again, I think I can help it. I think I can help a team. At the top of the lineup again, especially understanding my swing a lot better now. Being able to make a lot more contact. I feel like where I can benefit the team, scoring runs as well as taking runs away out there in center field. I feel like I'm best fit for a top of the spot order. But with that said, I think wherever I am, I think I can create some chaos in the lineup, whether it's at the top or the bottom. And I want to say it was 2011 here. I hit third and I hit pretty well in the 3-hole spot. Hitting third, but again, wherever I can help, wherever I can, find a way to put a run on the board offensively, I think I can do damage in a lineup for sure.
So are you one of those guys that set goals at the beginning of the season? You have benchmarks you want to hit: home runs, stolen bases, batting average.
Yeah, actually, I am, and I feel like you have to. I feel like you got to set goals. You got to shoot for something. You got to have something that you come in every day feeling like if I can get here, I can actually put myself, put myself and help my team, have a better chance of winning. So the goals that I always set for myself are goals that, if I can come close to them, I feel like the Padres are going to do well because again, I'm a guy who I feel like can affect the game in so many different aspects that again, I've got to shoot for something. I've got to play with that chip on my shoulder, and I feel like a lot of people forgot about Cameron Maybin, so I'm looking to come out and kind of make them remember that I'm still here, and I still can play this game at a really, really high level.
No, I didn't forget about you. I mean, look, I was asked, who do you want to interview? Right off the bat, I had no problems with that, Cameron Maybin. So give me some projections on you, Cameron, for this year.
Well, look, I like to keep them, I really do, honestly. Guys say it, but I really like to keep them to myself, but, I feel like if I can, again, get on base, set the tone for this lineup. I mean, we've got so many guys, in the lineup who can drive runs in, man. And my biggest thing is playing center field at a really high level, as I feel like I do every year. And again, just improving my offense, man. And again, if you want to hear a number, 30 to 40 bags every year, I feel like is attainable. I feel like that's not being unrealistic. I feel like if I'm able to do that, then that that equivalates with 80 to 90 to 100 runs, anywhere between 80 to 100 runs. Being healthy. I feel like those are key things that are going to help us. Be in a really good position to put pressure on teams offensively, and I think they're going to help the Padres.
And I think if you're healthy, you can do that in your sleep, Cameron. That's no problem.
Man, you know what? And I don't want to say it's that easy, but let me tell you, I've had that same kind of confidence, And again, and health, I think health, if you watch, like you say you watch, I think health is a lot of not running in the walls every time the ball's up against the wall, not diving on the warning track, for balls, on the warning track, kind of just playing within myself a little bit more and not as reckless as I've, played in the past.
Well, I'll tell you what, I look at the San Diego Padres team, and even though in the last 7 years they've only had 2 winning seasons, I like what they're doing here. I like the addition of Josh Johnson. You got Tyson Ross, who showed a lot last year. He'll be in the lineup now, with Carlos Quinton out there and Will and Seth Smith and yourself. You got a lot of depth on this team, and I think as the team goes, so goes the player as well. As the team, it's much easier to come to the ballpark when you got a good team and you're winning. Is that correct?
Oh, absolutely, too. And with the guys you name, man, we feel really confident not only having really good ball players here, but our chemistry, man. Since I've got here to the San Diego Padres organization, and I almost say I've been here my whole career. The chemistry of the guys that they have in place, from Buddy Black, who I don't know if there's a guy that anybody would play harder for, to the training staff, to the clubhouse guys. I mean, you know, it's an environment where guys, you know, want to